no air. Okay, here's the air. You see these big pockets of air? I'm gonna work them out to you guys. Okay, so now we need more water in here because we need to be able to read these markings, right, on the ruler. But every time we add water, that's part of the process of getting the air out. And if you don't get the air out, it's not going to work properly because the readings are going to be off from the actual landscape, the contour of the landscape. So this tool helps us figure out where we need to dig and where we don't need to dig, so that we're not doing stuff that we don't need to be doing. And it lets us know that our overflow, because you always need an overflow, is actually the overflow. Because one of the biggest mistakes people do when they're water harvesting is they'll just eyeball it, and there's going to be a natural low point, and that's what that basin is going to blow out when we have a heavy rain, right? So the overflow, one of the things we're going to do over there is we're going to dig a little depression in the middle and build a berm. So we're going to have a basin and 2 berms, and part of what we need to do is figure out where the high point is and the low point is, and we might have to flip that, or we might have to work with that, and we'll see, because we want it to drain at a certain spot. So all we're going to do is we're going to lift one up. Actually, you got to lift yours up way higher so it comes out. Okay, let's put it down. Let's see where it tops off at. Let's do a little bit more. That's pretty good. Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna double check the air in here, because this is the most critical part. And it looks fine, but just to be safe, because we don't want to do all this work and then, yeah, we're good. All right. Let's go ahead and take it in the backyard. I'm gonna take this guy off. So I have a video on YouTube on how to make this, but just so we're in person. This is just clear vinyl tubing. This is a short one. I would get shorter steel, but this is my own personal thing. So I was planning on using these bits for projects, right? Cutting it off, but I haven't had any need for it. But this is a little too long, or what I could do is buy another one of these and connect it with like those PVC 90 fittings, like a connector, so we have a longer run, because I prefer to have a longer pipe so that you could do like from there to like there, you know, and see what's up. So this one has its limitations because of the pipe, right? So one of the things I need to do is get another tubing and connect it. I just bought these yardsticks. They were like $2-3 and connected them with some bolts. And the way that this works, we're going to be reading on the right hand side, and that way we're staying with the because you can read it on either side, but we have to read it, the person A and person B have to be reading the same side of the ruler to get good readings, right? Accurate readings. So the way I set this one up is the tube is right on the ruler, so you can see exactly where the water level is at, and we can do the math and the math is slope over run, or rise over run, and that's going to give us the slope which we need to know to move the water. So the way it works is we're going to put in a 1/4 inch drop for every foot, and that way the water is moving from point A to point B. And that's why we need this tool, because it'll tell us if we have that drop, and it should be pretty easy. It's just channel locks, or pipe clamps. I think this whole thing is like $70 because of this steel right here. It's the most expensive piece, but you could use wood. I don't use wood because then you have to redo it. This is like a one time, you're done kind of thing. The only thing I have to replace on this is this pipe.